Good morning and welcome back to another daily market outlook video where we're going to discuss all the major dollar pairs and gold. All right, what happened yesterday? Yesterday it was a pretty interesting day, to be honest, because at first on Monday, Tuesday, we started to sell down and there was a bit of choppy price action. Not a lot of liquidity got taken, but we pushed up higher, and then yesterday evening price started to push up higher, and during Asia we swiped the high over here, tapping that monthly and 3 monthly open, and that is rather interesting. Now the thing is that personally I don't really think that this Asia swipe at 4 a.m. is going to do it. So I think we're going to have this push down now, then one more push over that high, and then if we can get a break, something like this, then the real moves in towards the downside comes. And then there are some clear points of liquidity being situated over here and even lower. So it's going to be a rather interesting morning and day, in my opinion. This is what I'm going to be anticipating on. If we go to EURUSD, what we then can see is that we did not really take liquidity yet. So this is also still open. If we look at the 4 hour as well, I had marked out this liquidity point, and I do think we're going to trade towards there, see a change of character, something like this. So first we have our push up, then a push down underneath that liquidity, little push up, another push down, swiping the liquidity, and then a break in towards the upside, and then we can trade the upward continuation on EURUSD, and that would be perfectly in line then with DXY trading down lower as well. On GU, it's kind of the same. Yes, we had a first push in towards the downside, but it's just like trading inside demand. I want to see a push up higher, taking out the early sellers here. So preferably even it's going to be something like this, then a push up, and then we can have a clear break of structure over here, and then some shorts in towards the downside are perfectly in play for me. NZDUSD. NZDUSD is a little bit of a different story in my opinion. If we look at the 4 hour, then over here we swiped some internal liquidity, had a push up, swiped the liquidity once again, so early buyers are out of the picture. Then we had a clear V-shaped reversal in towards the highs, and I do think that NZDUSD is now ready to push up higher. If we can come back down a little bit, or take out the high over here and then come down a little bit, and then some continuation longs towards at least this liquidity level over here and in towards premium prices of the last swing. If we then go to AUDUSD, then there is a small trade that I was looking for over here. If we look at the 4 hour time frame, going to explain it a little bit, we see that we have some 4 hour order flow, so we have a break in towards the upside, then we come back in towards demand, we have a break in towards the upside, we come back in towards demand, and we have a break in towards the upside. If we then go to the 1 hour time frame, what we can see there is that we took all the liquidity underneath this low. We had a push in towards the upside, we swipe one more time underneath these lows, and then we have a V-shaped reversal, making this a rather strong 1 hour supply zone or demand zone over here that I would like to trade off. Then of course we can say this is a safe low, we put our stop underneath there, but just to be sure and to have a little bit more breathing room, I put it underneath this low over here. And because of the fact that there is still more than enough room to trade towards the premium prices, and I only have to trade towards the 0.5 for a beautiful 1 to 2 risk to reward as usual, that's the position I'm looking for currently. If I look at it on the lower time frame, just to maybe get a better entry, then this is still a demand zone that's not really strong. Once we broke out, we came back, but we didn't really tapped in towards the 1 hour demand zone. Was it 15 minutes? I was on the 50-minute. We barely touched this little refined demand zone together with the daily open here, together with the fact that this is then Asia. So if we can push on towards their daily open and then see the price push higher, then it's beautiful price action and we have a beautiful position on our hands. But for now it's just waiting. Let's see if it can come back, and let's see if my bias can be confirmed with that upwards continuation towards premium prices, making this retracement also valid to then look for some lower prices once again. If we then look at USDCAD, then USDCAD is suspected to push up a little bit more for now. Afterwards, yeah, it's for me it's still really choppy and messy price action. Maybe a push up and then some continuation down, some reaccumulation after this big move in towards the upside, and together then with the DXY swiping those highs and then pushing down lower to grab the liquidity that's still situated over there. But still USDCAD is not really interesting in my opinion. If we then go to USDJPY, then last night what happened is we pushed up and we swiped the internal high once again, and I do think USDJPY is ready to sell off in towards the downside a little bit more as well, together then with that DXY move in towards the downside. Yeah, JPY basket is getting a little bit stronger. If I look at the fundamental news, there are some signs of better economic growth, etc. If I understand it correctly, and I don't know if I do because I'm still learning in this aspect. So yeah, I do still believe that we can see some lower prices here eventually, together with that DXY putting in the move in towards the downside. If we then look at USDCHF, then we did not grab liquidity yet. So also over here, I do expect to grab liquidity and then the move in towards the downside to have this beautiful point of liquidity open. So maybe even there are some nice shorts to be taken here on USDCHF as well. Would be nice if we can have a push, then something like this, and then a clear break of structure there, and then this over here is a beautiful target to trade towards. And then eventually what I want to see is of course this price turning around once again and some continuation longs up after tapping in towards this demand zone once again. But now for the immediate price action, I'm looking for some potential shorts here at the top of this price range. If we then go to gold, then gold I'm still favoring upside, but it's not really going as of yet. We're just slowly trading down lower. So I was trying to maybe catch a long position on the 1 hour over here, but it's not really convincing yet, and I really need to see some structure form before I get into some longs. So going to leave gold out of the picture for now. If we just continue down lower, then that's perfectly fine as well. But for me, in order for me to catch a trade, I need some clear break of structure and some bullish momentum that we want to trade towards at least this liquidity high still situated over here. And afterwards, as I've drawn out here already, I'm looking for some further shorts. On silver, it's the same story. We did grab some liquidity now, so if we can get a clear break in towards the upside on the 4 hour or the 1 hour even, and really start to have some bullish order flow. Why is it not working? To have some bullish order flow, then yes, I'm happy to look for some longs towards at least this liquidity high, and then the tap in towards this 4 hour supply to then look for shorts once again. But that's going to be a little bit more waiting. On copper, Copper is still really messy, ugly price action. There's literally not a lot I can say about this. Just stay out for now. Look for better pairs to trade. Like the dollar pairs are starting to get clearer and clearer, so rather looking for positions there than trying to force myself into a position where price action is just this ugly. And as you can see, like price action has been better, and just wait for these periods once again. Also over here, way better, like trending price action, and this is just consolidative barcodes being created, and rather staying out there. Guys, thanks for watching today's Market Outlook episode. I'll hope to see you guys in tomorrow's episode once again. If you have not yet done it, consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.